So on Netflix, they got a show called High on the Hog, right? And season 2 just came out. High on the Hog is really a show about Black American culinary history, pretty much. It seems to have like run out of Black American stuff, so they started kind of deviating, and it's a lot more African centered on this season. But it's still some good information in there. Not maybe not all the most accurate, but still some good stuff in there, and it can lead you on a path to go learning some other stuff about, especially the Black American culinary history and stuff we invented here, and the stuff that we brought with us from overseas, from Africa and stuff like that, from the west coast of Africa, Ghana, Benin, all these places over there. Excuse me. So y'all go check that out. But it made me realize though why, and I already knew that I liked Keith Lee, but it just like brought it up in my head more, like I want to speak about it. Why I like Keith Lee, right? What Keith Lee is doing. Because on shows like High on the Hog, on a show like High on the Hog, where you have these people who are classically trained in the culinary arts and things like that, they went to school for culinary science. I feel like a lot of those people, not just Black people, but a lot of people who went to school and are trained in culinary, they all say the same stuff is good or not good. Like, it's like you can't even be respected in the French culinary tradition or the French culinary world or mindset or framework or whatever if you don't say the base level is good or not good. Meaning the steak or beef should be cooked the way that they say it should be cooked. The fish should be cooked the way they say it should be cooked. The noodle, the pasta, whatever should be cooked the way. So you have this baseline of make everything the way, not only prepare things the way we say to prepare it, but if it's not prepared this way, it's not even worthy of being judged because it's not right. It's not good. It's not even good because it's not right. We can't even taste it. It's just not good. So meaning y'all don't really have any type of personality, no type of opinions, none of that, because y'all are all using the same mindset of the person who taught you, which is the person that taught them, which is the books that come from the French background. And me, I don't really respect that because most people don't eat that way. Most people don't judge food that way either. Whereas Keith Lee is just a person who was not trained in culinary anything. He's just a normal person that was a fighter, so he had to MMA fighter, so he had to eat a whole lot of meals per day to keep his whole routine in check. And he's just like, I like this or I don't, and this is the reason why I like it. This seasoning tastes good like this. This season combination with this seasoning is good for me. This texture with this is good to me. I like it. Y'all should try it. It's just that. It's not, oh, this wasn't prepared this way. I'm opening it up. I could tell, oh, what temperature did you cook this at? That's weak. Because everybody shouldn't say that if it's not done this one way, it's not right. So I can't even eat this. I watch plenty of food competition shows. They'll cut something open. If it ain't the right pinkness, they're gonna say they won't even eat it. So you are not a food critic to me. You just somebody that's following somebody. It's like whoever made up the original foundation on how you critique food. You have no, so we don't even really need to hear nothing you got to say. Just pull out the book and show us what the book say, because you don't have an opinion. You just following some white people from a long time ago, really. Shout out to Keith Lee, man. I like what you got going on, my boy. Oh man, that's far away. I cannot tell how much time we got in here. Yeah, man. I really do want people to have more originality in how they critique things, man. Honestly, if it's just somebody else's opinion that you're regurgitating, like, keep it. I don't need to hear. It's not an opinion from you. It's not your opinion. You're just saying what somebody else told you you're supposed to say. Same thing with rap. Your top five is a bunch of people from 30 years ago that don't measure up to anybody after them, as far statistically, then okay. Okay, it's the same thing as the culinary thing to me then. You don't really have an opinion, you're just repeating what somebody else said. Because what criteria are you using? Is it word flipping and all that? Because there's other people who got that type of wordsmith game after that. You don't even consider them. So, but anyway.